shortly. Let's go to set 30, and I don't remember where I left off at. Jesus Christ. Yep, because the stream is live now. And let me just share this here. Alright, cool. I can close all this crap. I don't need this crap open. Trying to remember where I left off at. I think I left off on Daedara, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it was the Hounds. Yeah, I think I left off. Okay, I did that. Okay, lane arrival. Yep. If I talk about these cards, talk about that. Yep. Yeah, so I left off on the nice guy Daedara pose. And
So, you titled your stream "Love Now" on YouTube, by the way, instead of live.
oh, I did. Yeah. Whatever. I'll fix that afterwards. I don't know if I can edit in that right now. Not a big deal. That's hilarious. All right, so I see. I'm in the set 30 on the Discord group, and I am looking at nice Daedara pose.
Okay, so I should go there in the group, right?
Well, we can stay in this chat that we're in right now. But just click on the channel and then look at the cards, because you can look at the cards while still being in that chat that you're currently in.
I clicked it, but I'm getting nothing.
For set 30?
Oh no, I meant for the YouTube link, but that's apparently not what I'm supposed to be doing. Hold on a second. Naruto untap.
Is the YouTube link not working?
The YouTube link wasn't working for me.
That's weird. Should be working.
Scroll up.
Nothing but fails.
It's not working for you either.
I don't know. I didn't click on it.
Oh yeah, it might even be different for you because you're the host.
What the hell is that tapping noise?
That's me. I'm just like aggressively scrolling up with my mouse ball. Let me scroll up gently.
Let me delete. I'm gonna delete this post and I'm gonna reshare it again. Yeah, that was my mistake. I must have clicked the wrong thing. Hit share.
Okay.
Oh come on! I don't want to share on my. Okay, I'll just copy the link and then go to the Facebook group. So much work. It's retarded. There we go. I'm sharing it right now. Are you on the nice Daedara pose?
Yes.
Alright, cool. That's where I left off at in the last thing.
Okay. We're looking at a bunch of these cards, and you gave a review on them.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Just reviewing the cards, checking them out. There we go. Fixed the link. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I can be terrible at this. Okay. So what do we have? We have nice Daedara pose. Oh, actually, sorry. As you can see, everybody knows me. I'm Mardo, Sigma Gaming, and I have SC as a guest with me today. We're going to be doing some reviews on the upcoming Set 30 fan made set. For those who don't have don't know where the cards are, you can actually go to our Discord server and check it out, and you can see all the cards there and give your feedback. The guy who designed the cards wanted as much feedback as possible. The more feedback, the better the product. So we have a turn one Earth, one hand cost, nice Daedara pose, and the feathers target two ninjas. Draw one card, then put a +1/+1 coin on one target and a growth coin on the other target. It's pretty much a nice guy pose. The only
Yeah,
difference is that this one puts a growth coin and this one and a +1/+1 coin. So interesting. I like it.
yeah. I like it. I think it's still a meh mission. It's play this over Student Sensei, for example, but it's not bad. It has very specific niche utility. Um, if you're ever stuck where you only have one ninja and your opponent has a ninja, and that ninja is something that they can growth, you could play this and put the growth coin on their ninja
You know, I never,
to stop the growth play.
I never thought about that. That is actually clutch to interrupt your opponent's growth. I mean,
That's the only thing I can see.
they get a +1/+1 boost, but
Yeah,
they
but
lose
they don't
out
get the
on
growth
the growth.
effect.
That Ooh, that's spicy. I like it. I liked the card before.
Really,
I like it more now.
I hit somebody's Hotaru, for example, when you know they're gonna get another one.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Even though they got the boost, it's just like, yeah, you don't get the extra draw or the extra, because she gets two growth coins if she grows and she flips and she gets tails,
It's
right?
tails,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, she goes up to 5, so
yeah.
that locks them out. That's actually probably the best use of this card in my opinion. Um
Yeah, that's
how
true.
often you might be able to get this off, but this is what separates this is actually slightly better than nice guy pose.
Yeah, to be honest.
Place a growth coin.
But the thing about nice guy pose is that it's lightning, and lightning tends to manipulate the +1/+1, whereas Earth doesn't really do that, right?
Not really.
Yeah, I mean they do get +1/+1. They move coins around, so I don't know. I like it. It's super spicy. Let's go on the next one.
All right.
Then the next one is the new Akatsuki. It's a wind water. Ugh, wind water, man. Oh my god, I hate seeing that on the card.
I actually like seeing that on a card because that's to me that
Yeah,
was a two hard symbols to like get to work together. But that's because the good cards for that symbols are kind of not legal.
yeah. That's why I hate seeing it every
Sorry.
time. Every time you see this wind
Wind
water,
water
it's
set
probably
fucking healing
broken.
barrier.
It's probably broken. All right, so the
Broken.
name
That
of the card
card
is
flops.
the new Akatsuki. It's a 2/1. It's turn two, one hand cost. The effect is search your deck for one rain ninja card with a wind or a water symbol and move it to your hand. Then shuffle your deck. You don't have to. I don't think you have to write down then shuffle your deck. It's already implied that you have to shuffle via game rules. In that case, if your
It's
turn
alright.
marker is higher than your opponent, draw one card. So it's part of that turn marker.
It's part of the turn marker thing.
Yeah, I want to try it out. It doesn't seem, when you think about it, I think it's a bad design, but it might not be a bad design, right?
So the thing with
It
this
just
card,
feels like it's gonna be a bad design.
is unless you've moved your turn marker initially,
Or if you
you won't
stopped your
get you
opponent,
will not, you stopped your opponent. So unless you've manipulated turn marker in the game, you will not get that draw.
yeah. So, um, I like it. It's not. I mean, it's for the theme. It's not bad.
It's not
It's
bad
not
for
bad,
the theme.
and it gives you the dual symbol. So that's something you gotta
It,
remember. It breaks even. If you manipulated the turn marker, it breaks even. So
yeah,
it's a good card.
but and most things in water are a neg one, and this would be a neg one if you haven't manipulated turn marker. Most things in wind are a +0 for card advantage, so this would be actually bad in wind. But
Yeah,
this this is more so that
support for the
the
theme.
turn marker stuff that he made is wind water.
Yeah.
It would be slightly better if Embrace was in format, but
But that's a conversation for a different time. All right, so the next, the next card is Allied Shinobi Forces Jutsu. What a weird name. It's a void card. Turn two, one hand cost. The effect, first effect has two effects. Effect one, all your allies shinobi ninjas get a -1 interest cost. That's broke. Every time you deploy a shinobi ninja force, whatever forces ninja was every time you deploy a allied shinobi forces ninja,
Versus
draw one
draw
card.
one card.
This card is ripped. That's a rip ass card.
It's
Uh,
permanent,
oh
so
yeah.
it makes it so all the set 28 stuff that was allied shinobi forces and all the
No,
allied shinobi forces
there's no allied shinobi forces at set 28. So set 30 is
I
the only time you're gonna see allied shinobi forces.
thought they had printed.
They dropped the ball on that.
What was the characteristic they gave those cards?
It didn't have one.
Oh,
Yeah,
ew.
yeah. So this only
Dark.
works with the new cards. So
Do you
uh,
know what type of you know which cards I'm talking about? Obviously,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
it's like a Kakashi and stuff. But anyway,
Yeah,
so it makes the Kages that were printed for this set turn 5.
yeah. And there are other allied shinobi forces guys. So there was a turn four
Yeah,
dude that he's stone. Whenever he attacks, you pay a chakra or two chakra, whatever the case is, and you can discard a injured guy.
injured dude or
Yeah,
or
yeah.
a non like ninja card or something like that.
Injured guy. It just describes the injured dude when he attacks, but you gotta pay chakra for it. And so this one make him a turn three, and he doesn't have a hand cost, so
Okay,
he's gotta be careful.
okay.
But you're
Um,
you're forced to play this card, right? To make him better, you're
you are,
forced to play it. So uh,
you are. I mean,
I'll
it's nice that you can pay anything for it at least, and
yeah.
it's permanent, so that's not bad.
You just gotta be careful with the minus interest cost shenanigans, because and if you try if he wants to make more sets or whatever the case may be, that might be a very dangerous thing. But as I can see it right now, it's okay. It's not bad. If I have to
Yeah,
score from a 1 to 5, I'll probably give this card a 2 because I don't like the new Ally Shinobi cards as much.
same. If it was like in its own format, like if we were only playing like set 29 and 30 without any of the older cards, maybe a 3. Maybe they would be more relevant. But as
Yeah,
they are now, I don't see them being.
yeah. If it was block format, I think this card would be a 4. I would definitely say this card would be a 4 if it was block
Yeah,
format.
that's fair. That's fair. That's something we might have to consider at another time as well.
Yeah. All right. So the next one is leisurely. Leisure. I can't even pronounce this word. Holy crap.
Leisurely,
Leisurely.
leisurely passing time.
Leisurely. I can't even pronounce.
Yeah, leisurely at your
Le-
leisure.
At your leisure, leisurely passing time. Nigga, I'm just gonna call it passing time. I'm sorry.
Passing time.
I'm illiterate. Passing time. There we go. It's a turn one hand cards, dual symbols again, dual symbols, and
Fire.
I love that he has a Naruto card in his hand. And I see you, whoever you are. I see you, Proctor, because he's a Proctor. You ain't slick. Shoot, breaking the fourth wall. I see you.
Oh, Bandai can't get mad at that, right? Because that, nah,
Nah,
nah.
he did a really great job. It actually looked like it belongs in the art. Like,
Right where he is.
good stuff, man. This one's a fire wind. The effect is if you didn't deploy a ninja this turn, move your turn marker up by 1 at the end of the turn. Ooh, this card is spicy, but it negs. Oh,
It negs so hard.
it negs. But peak game though. If you were playing it with that Toby, that's if whenever you move your turn marker up, you draw a card. So that's a draw too.
Mm.
Because you will move your turn marker up, and then you move your turn marker up again, so you will draw 2 cards off that Toby client. So
If you, depending on when you play this card, you could get some additional, like,
I mean, let's be real. I know
some additional stuff from it.
solo attitude's banned in this format, but let's say you play a Jirobo. We play a Jirobo turn 0. Your opponent plays a Hotaru and gets the draw effect. They're not gonna attack you because you're bigger than that. You're bigger than her Hotaru. Next turn you play the Toby, the client, and then you play this mission. I mean you neg 3, but you're gonna draw 2 cards at the end of the turn, and you're gonna be on turn 3.
I actually see what this card is good for now. So only lets you draw if you didn't deploy a ninja, but you can still pip ninjas in play. Um,
Yeah,
in
so
water, any of the discard stuff like Giant Spider, the new Jirobu that would come into play would still allow you to draw a card.
that
But
is
the
true.
important thing with this is that in wind, you have a whole bunch of flashpoint dudes. So you just leave the field open early, flashpoint in if you wanted to use like flashpoint Otaru, for example, and then you draw a card and then you draw a card when you flashpoint in. So
I would say in competitive play, this card is trash.
it
Uh,
is.
because it doesn't net you real value immediately. But it,
It
it's
was
one of those cheeky cards that can lead to some really cool plays. So I like it. Again, if I had to do it from a 1 to 5, it would be like a 1.5 in competitive play. Um, Outside of competitive play, I would like this. I like this card, so I give it a 4 because I can see the things you can do with it, and it's fun.
you see the things you can do with it too. And I think one of the things it also suffers from is some of the things that would make this card good are not in format. I think this card is probably busted with certain Ambu and
Oh yeah.
things like
Oh
this.
my God. Don't even, let's not even go there, please. Let's see.
Certain Ambu,
I thought you were my friend. Yeah.
certain dogs,
Well, the dogs are making a comeback. The dog's
the
making a
loops.
comeback. Hey, get out the chat.
I hate dogs so much.
um,
Next
uh,
card.
yeah, next card. Next card. What? What an inappropriate picture, right?
Oh, she really likes whatever she's putting her face against.
Or whatever's being jammed up on the back. You know what I'm saying?
Putting her face against.
All right. Conflicted feelings. Yeah, there's nothing conflicted about that. She's hella happy. What's conflicting about her feelings? Turn one hand cost water. I love that symbol.
That symbol too.
Yeah,
Best
yeah,
symbol in the
so the
game.
best symbol. Yeah, thank you. Effect. Draw 1 card. Love that already. Card's amazing.
Hmm.
Then move X cards from your top of your deck. Sorry, move X
Opponent's deck.
cards from the top of your opponent's deck to their chakra area. Love this card. X equals the cards in your opponent's chakra area divided by 2. That's mad math. Come on, bro. Mad math. So,
Rounded down. Ugh, that's a lot of math.
so for
Where's my
every for
calculator?
every for every 2 chakra they sorry for every 2 chakra they put a top card of their deck to the chakra.
Mm.
All right. So when you play this card, it sucks. It's a neg 1.
Which
Uh,
is actually
unless you open up with the guys that give chakra on the turn 0 dude. If you open up with him, you use his effect, and then the next turn you use the effect. That's already 2 chakra, and then you play this. They'll have 3 chakra, and if you activate the turn 1 guy, that gives them 4 chakra, and now you have a team power of 8 on turn 1.
this works with cards like Kiho and Sui.
Yeah, those are the guys I'm talking about. Those are the give chakra guys. So
Yeah,
I love the card. I love the theme. So I love the card. It's the 5 out of 5. I'm biased.
yeah, you are. I mean, I think we have water cards that aren't a neg one on turn one, but anyway.
Yeah. Next card.
Uh, Hidden Village of the Cloud. Lightning time.
Go for it. You can read it.
And one entrance costs one, hand costs one. Effect. During your mission phase, you can apply one of the following effects according to the number of your in-play cloud ninjas. Note, this does not include Demon of the Cloud Village Zabuza. If you have 2, your cloud ninjas get +1/+1 during this turn and the next turn. 1 card. 4. Remove 1 ninja from its team. Any of the above effects cannot be duplicated. I prefer that to be written as none of the above effects can be duplicated, but
Yeah, that. I mean, yeah, that makes
that
sense.
is That is the correct way to actually write that phrase, but
Yeah.
um, to draw a card is not bad. Um, to effect is pretty good if you're playing like cloud guys,
I'm
because
gonna tell you right now, that fourth one is busted. That is a
look,
busted card, and let's be
okay.
glad Baki's gone because that's Baki's food right there. Don't play with his plate. You don't play with his plate. You go eat that, man.
So instead of playing Opie on turn 4, you play Baki. It's like, wait a minute, you're not a cloud dude. Shut up! I'm here to profit.
Are you?
Move that problem. Push. Get that out of here.
Yeah, no. That's a broken ass effect, but because it's tied to the cloud deck, it's not as broken because those ninjas aren't that great.
It's true, but those ninjas do get very big very
Yes,
quickly.
they do because you play Whirl of Lightning and then you play this. Yeah, those some big ass dudes, man.
And then the turn, and then when you're ready to send out, you just play like what is the cloud? They have a cloud mission and gain and get 3 chakra back from your discard or something. I know Dango does it, but I feel like they have a cloud one that does it, or maybe it searches a cloud ninja and brings 3 chakra back. I can't remember. I
Uh,
feel
hey, what up, Enoch? I didn't realize Enoch was in the chat.
oh snap!
It was good, my dude. Yeah, no, I like this card. It's not bad. Um,
It's not. It's good support
I, I would
for
I
a
would
non-fade
say
theme.
maybe it being a plus 2+ would be good. Would make it slightly better. I don't know if just so you can get that +1/+1 because at this point, once you have more than 3, you can only get that the last effect.
Last effect. Yeah. I
I
think
think
if
I
you
think
could
I think
choose which
all
effect you wanted,
yeah I think
all of
that
them should have the
all
plus.
of them should have the plus. This will make the card more viable.
Yep.
Obviously, anybody who's competitive would constantly just draw the one, but sometimes you need to remove a ninja, and sometimes you might need to get a buff. So yeah,
True.
having the plus sign will make the card extremely more playable, and that's what I want to see. I want to see cards playable. I don't want to see new cards being made and they're all jank.
Yeah, because there'd be no incentive to try them out
Yeah,
unless we're introducing formats that make them work better.
yeah. All
So the
right.
next card,
This one is a fire card. Turn 4, 1 hand cost, Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. What's with the name in the missions the same name as Jutsus? Why couldn't we just call this card Sad Face? I don't Scary Face. Anyway, it's a permanent. All your ninjas cards, all your ninja cards with Sharingan Eye in your reinforcement deck is -2 entry cost. This card is busted,
bad.
busted,
I
busted,
think it.
busted.
I don't think
Holy,
so.
holy crap! Delete. Where's the delete
I don't
button?
think. I don't think so.
You don't think this card's busted?
I don't because of how late it is. Um, it does make for some nice things. For example, you get to
Well, so let me stop you real quick. Set 29 already has
oh, okay.
a mission card, turn 2, I think it is, that reduces all ninjas with Sharingan Eye. Oh, sorry, all ninja cards with Sharingan Eye gets a -1 entrance cost. So that means deck reinforcement chakra.
Oh,
Combine that with
okay.
this, that's a -3.
Existed.
So your turn 7 is coming out on turn 4.
Yeah, so it makes like Sasuke Oro happen. It makes State 2.
Oh my god. Oh, I would have punched you in the face. You Sasuke over me like that.
Sasuke Oro.
Don't play like that. Come
Just
on,
drop that on you.
yeah.
Like,
It's a neck 2, so I think that's a trade off, right? It's a neck 2.
yeah.
There's a lot of permanent or in play hate, so I'll
It's
give it
late.
a
It's
I'll give it a pass. I read it. I overreacted. I think the card's all right. I don't think it's
it's
gonna.
okay, but I think the what's that this card is gonna suffer from is that it's too late Like you're gonna have to be giving up a lot of hand presence to then try to get additional benefits. And the only thing you can really get if you play it on turn 4, assuming no other modifiers, you can Sasuke Kakashi that turn, which is cool, I guess. But it's like up 2 cards to Sasuke Kakashi a turn earlier on a turn when you can already Donzo.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna. There are too many circumstances where like an Itachi Pain is gonna do something great for you. I don't think that anybody is gonna like Sasuke Itachi on turn 4. Like most people aren't gonna have an Itachi out that early, so don't see it as being like super great. I feel like if I wanted to cheat my reinforcement dudes, it would, for me personally, I would focus on the Kakashi ones and just play like the Lightning Pakun and just get them out early.
Yeah, that's true. Lightning Pacoon's a lot better.
And
Maybe
even Lightning Pakun is kind of rough to like do, but I would just rather do
I
that.
think what would make this card more better, more playable, if you remove the permanent and make it so like if you control maybe X amount of Sharinganai guys, you draw 2 cards, right? And so for
I think
this, for the
what would make this card better is if it didn't have that 4 as the entrance cost.
well, that then it would be kind of broke, right? If you had it on turn 3, uh,
Turn 3 is where it would have to be, but then here's the trade off though. In Fire, you get to play Drift. You get garbage for a turn 2 mission. So in turn 3, you either play this.
or you play Warhawk. And guess what? I'm playing this. I'm playing this 10 out of 10 times. All right, every single time I'm playing this card just so I can get my big guys out.
Mm-hmm.
Because once I get this Sasuke Kakashi on turn 3, I can lock you out like big time.
You can lock me out. Watch me play this Yoda. Let's see what Sasuke Kashi you play.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock you out, son.
Oh.
I'm gonna take that as disrespect and lock you out. Matter of fact, I'll play this
You know
in
what?
Lightning Fire, and I'm gonna hit you with this Kakashi Fofokage, son.
You know what? You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna play this in water.
All right, next card.
Casualties of War, Water Earth.
I think I made this card. No, I did
There's
not
only
make this
like
card. I didn't make it.
there's
Carry
only
on.
like one Water Earth card that I like.
Yeah, it's called dehydration. I know.
Yep. Let's see. Turn 3, 1 hand cost, permanent 3. Effect. When this mission is put in play, draw 1 card. Okay, that's already good. Effect. Each time a ninja is injured, you may move 1 card from a player's discard pile to its original owner's chakra area.
That's spicy.
So here's the thing with this card. What the intention was, but the way this reads, it's only the person who owns this mission who gets to get a chakra. So
Yeah.
whether one of my ninjas gets injured, which you can do with certain setups, or one of your opponent's injured ninjas gets injured because of whatever, and it's not once per turn either.
Mm-mm. But it's once per instant. I think it is.
It's once per instance. So like if 2 ninjas crash in the showdown, that would be 1 instance of ninjas getting injured. So
Yeah.
you'd only get 1 right during the showdown.
Yeah.
But let's say all 3 teams battled, like
Yeah. You do separate showdowns. You're gonna get
you'd get
multiple.
chakra.
You're guaranteed to get 3 for the showdown if you send out 3 teams and 3 teams are being blocked or whatever. I like the card, man, because and this is why I
I like
like
it.
it. I like it because it works in the recovery of chakra, and it works in the giving your opponent's chakra for that specific deck type.
Yeah, if you so choose to do so.
Yeah, I mean,
And also, I mean, depending on when you play it and what you do, you might also like do some spicy things like
and
move the Don back into chakra.
it having Earth allows you to it opens up a avenue of deck types.
Yes, this is actually probably really good in Earth. It helps Earth.
I like it. Definitely a 4 to 5.
Yeah, I think this is good. I'm not sure I would play it, but Hawk, I would definitely play this.
All right, so the next one is a lightning card. This one is a turn one hand cost. Name of the card is Acknowledgement. It's because you acknowledge this big ass fox. The effect is if you have 4 or more cards in your chakra area, draw 2 cards. Otherwise, draw 1. This card is great. I love it.
This card is broken.
I can't call it
What?
broken. It's not broken. This card is not broken, dude.
Turn 0, I play Kushina. Turn 1, I growth. Play this.
Yeah, but you had to do all that. You did all that just to break even. You neg 2 to break even.
What do you mean I neg 2?
Well, the Kushina's a neg. It's a neg, right? And you grow something else. You just lost a card. You didn't get any. You didn't draw any cards. That's another neg.
Because I mean, that's true. Because it's chakra generation.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I'm going to play this fat Naruto and do something.
Of course, and then you could just play your fish afterwards.
Play my fish.
I like it. This card is good. I can't call it broken,
Play my TP,
but it's good.
my target pack Naruto clone, and then summoning for the Bunta. Like,
Yeah.
we're going in here.
I mean, if you wanted to make it a little bit more challenging, maybe 5 chakra.
I don't think that's necessary.
That's
But
that's the only thing that I would change
I'm
if you
just
wanted to make it more challenging. Other than that, as a standalone, I like it. I think this card to me is a 5 out of 5.
I can agree with that. I would play this if I was playing Lightning. I would play this card.
Yeah, I played over. I probably wouldn't play over
This guy,
Nice Guy Pose, but I will go 2 and 2 for sure. Because I love Nice Guy Pose because it gives your guys an extra boost. So.
it depends on what type of Lightning I'm playing.
Yeah,
Certain
if I
decks
was playing
usually play
Toads, I
either.
would definitely play that over Nice Guy Pose, hands down.
Oh my goodness, this is great in Toads. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Pardon? We
Let's
have
see.
oh crap, Fire Jutsu, Uchiha Reflection, on random. While this jutsu is on the chain, players cannot play any jutsu cards. Okay, so this is already broken.
Requirements.
Requirements: Madara or an Obito of entrance cost 5 or more. Target 1 jutsu. Effect: negate and discard the target.
I was
It's pretty
okay.
much
So it's a negator. It's an end all negate. Card
so
sucks
end of chain negation. Yeah,
because of the format we're in. The card sucks.
and because of the requirements are also
That too. That was the main thing. Is that it's gonna be a card that you can only really use on turn 4 or higher, or maybe 3. It's a shitty card. No, I'm not saying anything about the design. I think the design is well designed. Unfortunately, it's just the meta and the gameplay that we
yeah
have today does not allow for this card to exist in our gameplay.
yeah.
We don't negate jutsus. We tend to just remove a guy from game. Call it a day.
Yeah, removal just tends to be better. The game has been sped up. Like, I have been looking and have wanted to play set 14 Shark Bombs for 2 years, and I ever find a reason where I should play Shark Bombs. It just doesn't present itself anymore. The game,
Well, it's
even
because
ferocious.
OC ninjas are no longer a thing.
Yeah.
You see,
So
back
it's like,
back then, that was Water's way of dealing with OC Naruto, right?
yeah,
OC Naruto came out
they
and
needed it.
they did the whatever jutsu, and you were like, nah, bro, but your jutsu told you to remove yourself from game.
Yeah.
So that was our
Like,
way of dealing with it. But now, since the game is more balanced, we don't have to worry about it. So,
I feel like the only negation jutsu that really gets played in this format, in this time and day, is Ferocious Punch.
yeah, because it has the ability to kill your opponent's
Because that
ninja.
card is busted and it's good on turn 0 and up. So
Now, if this was to change where the effect did something where it hurt the opponent, then the card would be a lot better. But I would say design wise, this card is a 5 out of 5. There's nothing wrong with this card. It's
but
just
playability
in
wise,
playability wise, it's probably a
it's
0.
0.
So no
All
hard
right.
feelings, my friend. Next one, it's going to be a water jutsu, water
I like
style
water
water
jutsus.
trumpet. It costs 2 water.
So that means it doesn't do anything great.
Now I believe I actually designed this card. So I mean, this is a card that I designed. I don't know if he has the same effect, but it'll be different. We'll see. This one's a entrance cost of 2 or more. Every you're battling against the user, Your opponent moves the top card of their deck to their chakra area. Then, if your opponent has 5 or more chakra, the target becomes a standby. So yeah, same effect.
Hmm.
It was to boost up the give chakra theme.
Yeah,
This
in
is
Give Chakra, this card is amazing.
yeah.
Um, outside the Give Chakra theme, this card is bad. The one problem with this card is that you have to do really good maths, because if you activate it and they have 5 or more chakra and then they just chain, so now they have less than 5 chakra, this card doesn't do anything.
Correct.
Moving the top card to their chakra area so they can then blow you up with another jutsu. So that's what the problem with this card is. I do not like this card. This card, the way it feels is that's how a lot of the Give Chakra cards feel and work. Like there is a little too much risk and not enough reward with that entire theme because of the way that theme was designed. This card is easily a 10 out of 10 for that theme, but I personally do not like the theme or that card.
Yeah, no. In competitive play, if you're not playing that deck, yeah, this card's not gonna see play at all. Some people might play it, but it's not good. But it's only good in that one deck, and I think that's the reason why when I designed it, I specifically designed it to be good in that one deck, and that was pretty much
Yeah.
it. Next card.
Saka beads, the Magatamas. Fire Jutsu, 3 fire. Requirements: Madara, Susanoo Madara, or Itachi Uchiha, or Sasuke Uchiha, entrance cost of 5 or more. Target: one head ninja. Effect: discard the target. Expert: you can pay 2. In that case, discard the remaining ninjas in the target's team. Uh,
Not bad. It's one of those play game strong cards. I
uh,
don't think it's gonna see play because
I mean,
we
I can Kamui or Fair for the same amount.
yeah
Also,
this
I'm not seeing a reason for Ara to have to pay to do all of that other stuff. And I'm also unsure on why the expert for this jutsu in particular is Madara and not Itachi.
I'm not 100% sure. Maybe because on the art only Madara is using it in his.
Lore wise, that is Itachi is the one who really like uses this, if I remember correctly, senile, but that I don't get why this is a Madara expert, although that is Madara Susanoo that I'm seeing there.
Yeah, we all know that it's broken. You don't see it? It has like 4 heads.
When I realized Susanoo's could have more than one head, that's what threw me off. I was like, wait a minute, he has a double-headed Susanoo?
Yeah,
That thing has 4 arms? Wait,
it's
what's
just
going
it's
on
just
here?
no split apart. It's became their own thing. They're like, I don't want to be part of you. Try to walk it. And I'm
I
like,
was
what?
like, I was like, his Susanoo is like a black and white Zetsu. What is going on here?
Yeah, no. I don't think this card's gonna see play at all.
Yeah,
If people do play, it's because they want to play the new, all those late game
all
reinforcement
the new
cards.
stuff.
Yeah,
But this, yeah, I think they're
us old Joes, we know better. We can just play Dragon Flame, call it a day.
play Dragon Flame. 8 trigrams still exist, which is worlds better than this, unfortunately.
All right.
Um,
So the next card here we have is a water. I actually designed this card, and I like the fact that he changed the color. Mine was like more bloodier. You could see that it was blood. This looks like
mm,
it's like black, dirty blood, like oil. But it still looks. I like how dark it looks. I like that dark look. But Sewer Shadow action. It's a one water, one random, requirement water. The user is unaffected by any other card effects and cannot receive any damage due to showdown until the end of this turn. Uh, Discard the user at the end of this turn. I think this card needs to get a. Oh no, it says any other card effects. Yeah,
yes, I had made that suggestion when I had seen this card earlier.
yeah, yeah. No, I,
So,
I I had designed a card. The purpose of the card was to make your guy an OC guy, and that's it.
Yeah.
and then
Um.
the trade off was that you killed yourself. Kind of like what he's doing
Um.
in there. They couldn't get to him, and he died. Right?
This card has some it has some small uses. Made it unaffected by any other card effects is hard to do certain things. I do not believe that there's anything in Naruto like jutsu wise that I don't believe there's anything jutsu wise that do something to your ninja as a cost. I don't think Naruto has that kind of
No,
system. Other games do.
in terms of jutsu though, in terms of ninja effects, yes,
Yeah.
and mission effects. So yeah, but jutsu cost is always going to be what the cost is, which is one water, one random. That's the cost. There's no other costs. There are
Yeah.
what I call sub costs, kind of like the
Uh,
jutsu we just seen, the beads, where you pay two more to get rid of the entire team. So I call those like sub costs. But no. You know what's interesting about this jutsu? Now that I think about it, is that if this resolved, let's say I put a jutsu and you play the shark. What's the name of that shark jutsu? The one that the counter jutsu. The hungry shark. I don't know. Hungry shark changes the it targets one jutsu and changes the effect to remove the user from the game, right?
shark
So
bombs. Great shark bombs.
oh, shark bomb. Okay, all right, cool. So if I play a jutsu and someone goes shark bomb and then I chain, do suicidal action, I suicidal action will resolve, and their shark bomb jutsu will fail to remove me from game because I'm not affected by any other card effect,
Yeah,
even my own.
including your own.
So I think that's pretty cool. All right,
So
next card.
I was thinking of one thing. So here's the silly things I see with this. So I could use this and I could like tetragram for free, but
You could, I mean, it
and then
costs
I'd
you.
still get some battle rewards, which is nice.
Yeah, you definitely could. Unless Tetragon says in that case.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Um
you'd have to read
the
it right
other
now.
thing I could see, although I don't think you can actually do that, is that dumb fire lightning permanent mission that says that your opponent's your ninjas can't be removed from play by like jutsus or some crap like that. I'm pretty sure it says
Oh,
opponents,
so,
but
I
if
know
it
your
does,
opponent. Yeah, yeah, I know you're talking about the one with the stupid goofy
never mind.
drawing. It,
Never mind. Trying to break the game. Never mind.
I'm sure.
Moving on.
I'm 100% sure there's a way to protect your ninja from being removed by this card's effect. I'm 100% sure there is a way, and when I find it, I'll let everybody know how to break it. Next card.
Um. All right. Next card. Flying Raijin Jutsu. Two random. It's a void jutsu. Requirements Chunin or higher. Oh crap, Chunins are doing some busted stuff right now. Effect. Place one Satusa ninja card from your hand in the user's team in any position. Move that ninja on top of your deck at the end of the turn.
Oh, so that's how you bypass and you can play those Satosa guys.
Uh,
This card's busted, by the way.
I have to reread the Satusa guys because I think most of their stuff deploy.
Who cares? Who cares about those new Satosas? Remember the keyword right here, Satosa.
Oh, 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 oh. So what you're saying is you play Draw Kage among other things.
You definitely could play Drakage. You could play anything that has a EOJ effect or a put and play effect.
APW? APW?
Chill, bro. And you
W?
hit him with that jutsu, right?
APW?
APW, man, that card's is a sleazy ass card.
Very
APW is
sleazy
sleazy.
card.
Now here's my question
Very
though,
sleazy.
right? So because this jutsu already resolved and APW is put in play, when you use APW's effect, wouldn't he go to the top of the deck and no longer go to the bottom of the deck?
So does APW? He does this thing at the end of the turn, not the end of the showdown, right?
Correct. At the end of the turn, you.
So what would happen is that you would have to choose the order.
Well, no, there's no choosing the order. This card already resolved.
I mean,
This card doesn't have a there's no like there's no trigger effect at the end of the at the end of the turn. This doesn't trigger. It already resolved.
no,
So
but
it's set a
you still
condition.
APW. So you have to fulfill the conditions, but you still get to choose the order you fulfill the conditions in. If they both say at the end of the turn, APW has also set his condition to go somewhere at the end of the
Yeah,
turn.
but wouldn't
Use
this
his
one
effect.
go? Wouldn't this one resolve? Well, it already resolved, so it'd be the first one there, and then APW would be the second one. Kind of like how they do for Flashpoint. When you Flashpoint multiple guys, they Flashpoint back in the order that you did from first to last.
I was not aware of that. I was under the impression that you chose
No,
and
no, no,
picked
no.
whichever.
You have to make sure when you
Oh,
Flashpoint them because they're all resolving effects, so they don't change. Nothing changed because there's nothing being triggered. They're already resolved. So
hmm.
they do a specific order of how it started from start to end.
I was under the impression that you just bring them in
No, I think
and
APW might be a end phase effect, like a trigger in the end phase. I have to see how he's worded, but anyway, at any case, fuck
yeah,
APW.
and you have to see it first. So APW, yeah, he's a kind of a big guy
Nah,
there.
this card's good. This card's busted, man. Oh my god, this card's busted.
This guy's good.
Jeez. And tuning, tuning, they're turn zero tunings. I can play this with Tinted. She's a tuning.
Yep.
Shoot, it's from your hand. It's also needs a card from your hand and the user's team, any position. So okay, so that makes it a little bit more difficult because you have to draw it.
Yeah.
Whereas you could have just searched for it. You know.
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you might just want to drop a first Hokage and do some crap. Like sometimes you might just DFC.
Alright, so the next
Next
card
card.
here is Unstealing Jutsu. This one is also a
Oi.
void, and someone has a one generic cost. It's actually a card that I designed too. Return every tool card from your removed from game area into your reinforcement deck. In that case, draw one. So that's pretty much all it does. I think the difference between this Jutsu and the one I designed, mine's had a cost of 0. That's the only difference. This one
Well,
costs you 1
Tenten can
chakra.
pick this up.
Oh well, she's banned, but
The
yeah,
Tenten you design can pick this up.
yeah.
Bucks.
Cost you 1.
Yo, give me back my summoning weapons, Tenten.
Yeah, it costs you 1 to play to pick it up. I mean, I
Not
don't
even that good.
know, but it breaks even. So yay.
My summoning weapons, Tenten. She's not even that good. Next card.
The cards is specifically for the tools and stuff like that. So that's all it is.
Yeah.
A good card. Earth Tile
Style.
Erupt.
Erupt. 3 Earth. Requirements: Kitsushi or Kurutsushi.
Kurotsuchi. Yep.
So the Earth Fire Wind chick, is it from turn 5?
Yep. Earth
And I
Fire Wind.
guess the
Her daddy.
drop that goes with her.
Yeah, her father.
Target. Every ninja opposing the user. Effect. Give 1 damage to the target. Then the target becomes a standby ninja. Combination. Either. You win 1 battle reward.
So for those of you know
So
how combination works, the user has to be in the same team as one of the guys with this combination. So if you're using it with Kurotsuchi, her dad Kitsuchi needs to be a back ninja or a head ninja. So it needs to be in the same team as her. If you use it with the father, then the daughter needs to be in the team, and that's how you win a battle reward.
yeah, but other than that, it's
It's good.
a fair.
A good card.
Yeah, it's a fair / BP Shidori.
Yeah, yeah. That's really what we fucked what it is. It's Earth version of BP Chidori with a worse cost. It's,
With a worse cost and
that's it. Worse cost.
uh, well, I guess
Yeah, worse cost because it's one
worse
cost.
cost, worse users.
Yeah, because if someone well BP Chidori is two fire one random, right?
Um,
Or is it one fire two
no,
random?
random, and it has better users.
Yeah, it has better uses. Okay, all right.
It does.
I like this
I can
card.
use it whole on turn 0, but it's not a bad card. It's just it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah,
Next card, Earth Jutsu, Wood Golem Jutsu, 2 Earth, requirements, tree. Effect, place a 5/0 healthy and injured Wood Golem Ninja coin in the user's team in any position with the following. Valid. When any tree ninja in this ninja's team wins any victory, draw 1 card.
this card's good. This card's good.
Ah,
I like it.
yeah.
This card is good. Oh my god.
This card
What?
is
You could
this card
play.
is actually good because
You could play the
the ninja
Zetsus.
coin doesn't last till just the end of the turn.
Oh
It
wait,
stays.
no. This card's not as good. It's not non-unique.
What
uh,
is his name? Wood Golem Ninja coin?
no, it's Wood Golem. That's the name of the card.
Oh, Wood Golem, yeah, Wood Golem Jutsu. Well, that's fine because if it was non-unique, it would be a little too strong anyway.
Well, we want it to be strong. It costs you tree.
Requirements tree. You can tree on like turn early now. We have new cards. Chill out.
I know, but I want to do. I want to have mad trees. I want to see, like when you look at my field, it's nothing but trees, bro.
And
All
play Zetsu stuff. Chill out. Prick.
right, whatever. I don't like you, man. Next card.
That's right. We have the Zetsu cards where you have like
I
3 of them
know.
in a tree.
I know that. I was already thinking ahead.
You cheap. Jutsu. Wood expulsion jutsu. Earth. Costs 1 earth. Requirement tree. Target every ninja in the user's team. Effect. The target cannot receive any damage during this turn.
This card's good, but Earth has a better one.
Earth has a better one
Yeah,
for with
it's called rotation.
anybody can use it. It's called rotation. It's also called deflection.
Well, deflection doesn't stop damage. Rotation does. It's
Or rotation
everybody
does.
it's everybody in the team as well. So
Mm.
yeah. So
Still, not bad for tree.
because of the rotation, this card's gonna get overshadowed. But because it has requirement tree, if they have a card that says search for tree requirement jutsus or pick up of tree jutsus, this will definitely be better than the rotation because you can recycle it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Lightning. Name of the card: Lightning Style Flash Pillar. The art looks kind of weird.
There's a flash.
I know, it still looks weird. Anyway, requirement Cloud. So that means Cloud in the characteristics and Cloud in the combat attribute.
Also does not mean Demon of the Cloud Village, Zabuza.
Yeah, we got to put that like a big ass disclaimer on the YouTube thing. Going ding disclaimer.
Remember Frog? This is Frog the Jam all over again.
All right, Frog the Gem. Oh my god. All right, target one ninja on the battlefield. OP effect. The target's power becomes 0/0. Oh, okay, this card's terrible. Combination Cloud. The target's team power becomes 0/0. That's not bad.
Uh,
Not bad. You can OV a team.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think the combination effect might need to be worded a little differently, but I understand what they're trying to do there.
What you mean?
So it says the target's team power. The team power it is still only one ninja on the battlefield, so technically it
Oh,
shouldn't affect other
oh.
ninjas in its team based on the way it's written.
So that targets team power. Let's say if you swing out with a team power of 20 and I target this dude and I made his team power 0, then your 20 becomes 0.
That would only be if he's a 20, because it
No,
would
he
mean
doesn't.
his
No. His power is added to the team power.
Yes. So if his team power is 0, that just means he provides 0 to the team. The
No, that
team.
means the team power is 0. It's just like Shikamaru's effect that says uses the mental power for the team power instead. And the thing about this card too, it doesn't even affect the ninja. It affects the team.
Oh, that's actually pretty strong.
So the first one, like, if this guy said unaffected by opponent's jutsu cards, right? You would still be able to target him, but the
Yeah,
first effect, his power would still be whatever his powers is, but the combination would say, "Nah, bro, your team power is
yeah, your
0."
your team power is 0. Yep.
That,
Okay.
that card is this card's pretty cool. I like it. Holy
It's
crap!
fun.
This is cheese at its best. You know this it actually reminds me of cheese. Look at it, mozzarella cheese.
Anyway. Fire Jutsu. Majestic Destroyer Flame.
Majestic
4
destroyer
fire.
flame. Jesus.
Fire. Requirements.
For fire.
Entrance cost. Yeah. 5 or more. Target. Every ninja opposing the user. Effect. Give 2 damage to the target. Good grief.
I mean, look at that. You think you'd be standing
Superstar
after that?
Power. Draw 1 card. This card.
This is the
This
reason
is
why you punch babies. Holy crap! Because
sure how
because
much
of the
play you
entrance
will.
cost. Oh man,
Yeah. This is
that's the only thing that's keeping
it's
it
Vortex.
balanced.
It's Vortex.
That's the only
But
thing keeping it balanced is the fact that it has an entrance cost of 5 and it costs you 4 fire. Card's good. I don't know if it's gonna see play, but I think the card's good.
I agree.
I don't play fire enough to go and say, yeah, man, this is what fire needed. Blah blah. I don't play fire. I dabble,
I don't
but I don't play. I can't stand fire.
I don't think this is what Fire needed, but I think this is a nice option into something Fire didn't have.
Yeah.
Um way I could see that you can really cheese this crap, and that's like being burst of the lightning blade with a turn 5 Kakashi and then being like, oh, by the way, say goodbye to your team for free.
Uh, well, I sniped that guy over there.
That's like that guy over there who thought he was about that life.
Jesus Christ. Or you can play the other one that changes the requirement to ignoring requirement, so you can play any requirement. I forgot what it's
I
called.
was thinking um void one
No, it's actually a
that
fire
cost
card.
does that.
Yeah,
Oh, you're talking about changing chakra nature or form, one of those two?
well they remade the card and it costs 2 generic or something like that, but it's a fire card.
Yes. Oh, it is still fire.
Yeah.
I
Well,
you
anyway,
know,
you could do that and it can just blow up a team with a 0 drop. It's pretty hilarious. Uh,
yep.
and
And I believe
because you do it with childhood Madara, actually in this set, because it doesn't require
can
it
oh
doesn't
yes, you
require
can because
yeah.
it doesn't have requirement Madara.
So I'm gonna
Let's go.
blow up your team and I'm gonna draw a card. It's terrible. That's
Okay,
terrible. These are terrible ideas, but it's
they're
something you can
funny.
do. All right, next
How
card.
can such a small body have so much power? GT Goku.
Next card. Fire. It's a fire symbol, and this one is called Lightning Cable. First of all, if you're gonna have the word
What?
lightning in it, let's put lightning on the symbol.
I mean, it's happened before. We see it all the time. I'm not even going to complain about that.
Yeah, but you have the ability to fix that problem. Fix
Yeah.
it.
But
Lightning
then
cable.
you'd have to change the costs as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Um,
Fire, or lightning, or one fire, one lightning.
I like one fire, one lightning.
Yeah, I like those funky
Requirements
costs.
entrance cost of 4 or more, so no shenanigans with little Kakashis. Okay. but all right. Target one opposing ninja.
The
So
user
this would
game.
mean one ninja opposing the user.
Yeah.
Certain might guy doesn't work the way it should. Effects: the user gains clone status and gets +4/+4 during this turn. Then give 2 damage to the target. Oh wow.
Talk about overkill. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna body you, and then I'm gonna body the rest of the guys behind you
And
by
I'm gonna have
myself.
clone status in case I needed to Rasengan for some reason.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's the point of the clone status just yet.
Maybe in future sets it will be more relevant
Yeah,
outside of
like I said,
being able to play Rasengan. Who knows?
just yet. We haven't seen everything else, but I like the cards. Not bad. You know, Kakashi jutsus are always good. They're always good.
I don't know about always, but it's removal, so I won't hate it. But Kakashi does have better removal options. What
Like what?
do you mean like what?
Nah, never mind.
What do you mean like what?
Never mind. Forget it. Forget I even said like
Oh,
what.
oh, oh, oh. Cool. Glad we had this conversation.
Yep.
Next jutsu, lightning, Rasen absorption. 3
Rasen.
lightning. Naruto
Requirements.
Uzumaki plus Jinchuriki. Target one opposing ninja. Effect: if the target has Akatsuki and or Rogue Ninja, draw 1 card. Target to your battle reward area face down. So the nice thing about this is that no matter what, and putting it in your
I
battle
think. I
rewards.
think. I think he's supposed to have a comma next to then.
Uh, yes, it should have a comma after then, but
Yeah. Let's say.
that doesn't really change too much. That's just an English thing.
Yeah. I hate
This
English.
will this will always take a ninja and put it in your battle rewards, and if you're going against Akatsuki or Rogue Ninjas, you get to draw a card.
Card's good. Good card.
It's a good card.
I wish
It's
I had.
limited with
I wish I had more users, but whatever. That's fine. It's
I
Naruto. You can't
mean, we'll
can't
take
complain.
it. There's a set 28 Naruto with Jinchuriki. I guess that makes him slightly better. I don't know. Next one, Lightning, Rasengan Barrage, 2 Lightning, 1 Random. Requirements: Naruto Uzumaki plus Jinchuriki. Target: every ninja battling against the user. Effect: if the target has Akatsuki and or Rogue Ninja, give 2 damage to the target. Otherwise, give 1 damage to the target.
Scroll back up one.
Yep, let's go back up 1. Rasen Absorption. All right.
What?
Rasen Barrage is literally it's literally worse versions of older bad Rasengans that already exist.
Yeah.
And it's worse because they're less Naruto that can use it.
Right. While the other ones, Jiraiya could use it at least for Kage.
Yeah.
So all right.
So I don't see this one is not the one that's going to be very useful.
All right. So this is a card that I actually designed as well. The paper. It's a win card.
Son of
Paper person of God technique.
God.
Well, actually, when I seen
And
this, I was like, yo, this man's dead.
Jutsu requirements: Conan plus entrance cost of 4 or more. Target 1 ninja. Effect: remove the target from the game. Huh.
Nothing else to say there. I mean, let's be serious.
Yeah.
If Toby wasn't broke, that was a dead man walking.
Yeah. He should have been obliterated.
Yeah. But you know, Kishimoto, OP.
Yeah. Kishimoto's a bad writer. Yep. All right. Next one: Lightning Water Dragon. Water Lightning Jutsu.
First of all, hold on. This art
What?
looks sick. All right.
Yes, it does.
Second of all, there's a water card. Carry on.
Third of all, it has a lightning symbol while being a water card.
Oh,
I
this
like
requirement.
I
I don't
like
like
those.
this requirement. Oh man.
Oh.
Let me get up. I'm out of
Water
here. I'll see you later.
Lightning 1. Requirements: Satusa. Target 1 ninja. Effect: discard the target, then draw 1 card. Satusa. Discard 1 ninja in the target's team. Uh
Snake sword. All right.
Hold on. Hold on. Isn't there this Konohamaru that gets Satusa if he's injured?
No, he gets Satosa. He gets no. He doesn't get Satosa. He gets mastery.
Oh, he's so bad.
Yeah, he
Why
gets
they
him.
do?
Yeah, why you do that? Like, why come on, come on, Konohamaru. I thought
Oh,
you supposed to be Satosa.
right. So the only way I can see this being played is with that fire jutsu that costs two that we're talking about. I think it's like exchanging fates or like
I
something like
what
that.
I don't like is that isn't this Dowry's jutsu?
Darui,
Yeah,
um, I would think so, being water lightning.
yeah, and I would like to for him to actually say well requirement Dowry as well. You know,
Mm.
it's just like there's another lightning water jutsu that's a lot better. The emo wave. Emo wave does more, way
Wave
more.
is way better.
Yeah, I'm not saying this card's
No card.
terrible, but these the cost is
It requires too
little funky.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's too constricted to really get what you need here.
in block format, this would be one of those cards that could definitely see play for sure.
But even then, still like a one of it's weird. It's not bad, but it's I like the art though. 10 out
Yeah,
of 12 over 10 for art.
definitely could use some work.
Next jutsu, Great Mud Wall, 3 earth, requirement stone. Target every one of your ninjas on the battlefield. Effect: the target cannot receive any damage during this turn. The target is unaffected by your opponent's effects during this turn.
It's a
Ooh.
it's a nice decent blocker card. It's good. It protects the entire team.
Nice,
It does concentration, but better.
but it just cost a whole ton more. That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
but you just like skipped your opponent's organization. And you skip your opponent's jutsu phase.
Uh, you just decided to ignore their jutsu phase at the end of the exchange, but yeah, keeps you from
Yeah,
taking damage and then ignores everything.
that's what we were talking
That's
about.
fair.
Freeman and the Satosa Jutsu little too slow, and that's why I was like maybe in block format would be better because it's a slower game in block. Yeah, this Jutsu it's not bad. I don't think it might see
But
play, but you can definitely cheese. Like if you're playing a stally deck that just turtles your way into the late game, this will be one of those cards that you might want to play.
I mean, you'll get it. You'll definitely get it if you play that permanent turn three Earth Water mission that gets you some chakra. So
Yeah.
see
Well, no
this,
one's
and
receiving damage besides your opponent's ninjas, so
yeah, and requirement stone is nice. So it has a lot of users that are stone ninja. So
yeah.
um, let's
This is the
see.
jutsu that I like this jutsu. It was designed
Chakra
very
showers,
well. Yeah.
lightning, chakra showers, one lightning, one random. When you apply the effect of burst, this jutsu card is considered to have the entrance cost of the ninja that flips this card. Okay, so this effect has nothing to do with the EOJ. It's just
So like
having
if you play a turn one burst ninja and you reveal this jutsu, the ninja gets a
one
plus one boost because he's turn one. But if you drop the
instead of
turn
being
six
plus
guy,
instead of being plus zero.
yeah. So
That's decent. I like that.
I would probably change it and say maybe plus one. So your zero ninjas would at least get a plus one boost. You know?
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. Opposing ninja effect: give one damage to the target. Then, if the user wins any victory during this turn, you win one battle reward. Oh, this card is free. This card is free.
So it goes give one damage to target, then the user gains crush. Cool.
Yeah, this is free.
That's what crush does. It does that if you win a victory. If you win any victory. You get a better reward.
Yeah, you still get a battle reward.
Yeah,
Free. I like it. Next card,
and
Lightning
it's
Jutsu.
damaged too, so it's not even injured. So that's to me that's the important thing, that it gives a damage and not just injure a guy. So it has the
They
potential to
can't
kill the
block you.
injured guy.
So they either block you with someone healthy and get bopped, or they blocked you with someone injured and you get two battle rewards.
All right, so this one is lightning. Lightning style spider web. It costs you 2 lightning, 1 random. Target every ninja battling against the user. If the target's combat is less than the user, the target it's a target. If the target's combat is less than the user, the target becomes a standby ninja. And then it has expert Motoi. Draw 1 card. It's not a bad card.
That's not.
I think it costs too much, but because it's lightning, it's forgiven. Lightning generates a ton of chakra, so
This is um this is the same. This is a copy of a paste of cards that already exist. This is Cherry Blossom Impact, for example.
Cherry Blossom Impact, is it? Cherry Blossom Impact.
Cherry Blossom Impact. There's a certain Shidori stream that does something like this. Like they're
Yeah, yeah,
cards
yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah,
made before they
Knockout Blow.
before they made Fair Buy.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
were
yeah.
cards that they made that worked like this, and they were always rough because it was if like the they were based on entrance cost though. This one's based on combat. That's just the difference.
Yeah, that's a good card. It's not bad.
That's not bad. There's no
Ah,
requirement. That's good.
this is a card
Sealing
that
technique.
this is a card that I actually designed.
Lightning. Sealing technique. Tiger Vision. Staring Bullet. 3 lightning. Requirements. Psi. Target. 1 opposing ninja. Effect. Remove the target from the game. Place this card into your village. If this card is removed from play, the target back to the original owner's village. Interesting. That's really interesting. So it takes their guy, banishes them, and then it just sits in your village, and you have to have like
Like a Hina or
ninja
something like that.
removal,
Yeah.
Hina, Chibi Zabuza, maybe
Yeah, non ninja removal.
Shima.
Just to get your guy back.
Yeah.
And because it says return to the village, you still get your put in play effects.
Yep. And obviously, if you use this on like a squad or a platoon, they ain't coming
They
back.
ain't coming back. Well, and you know the thing that sucks is that when you do use it on a squad card, um, you still lose this card. Like it doesn't go to your chakra. So,
It still goes to your village.
it goes to the village. If your opponent wants to remove it, they can, but they don't have to at this point. So you never get that chakra back. So it's kind of really bad against reinforcement cards, but it's a permanent removal. So
Hey, does Lightning generally have a way to get rid of cards on their side of the field?
I don't think so. No, not that I remember. That might be. It might be one of those like terrible cards.
Okay, then never mind. Because I mean, the funniest thing you get to do with that is like hit somebody's ninja that has like sacrifice, and then blow this card up yourself to force them to sacrifice a guy to bring their guy back in, because they have to.
You in this call, your ass was sleeping. You were sleeping free. All right, let's see how much more cards we have left. There's still a lot more to go.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to do like a part 4. All right,
And let's see
so
how many. Let's see how many we get though.
uh,
There's a
oh,
Winjutsu.
Jesus, I
The
passed.
release. Cast Net. 4 wind.
That's a net.
So
Hold on. When when release Castnet, that's actually a net. You know what that looks like? Look like someone just like sand, like combed
it's
the sand.
like a roof or like a roof.
Yeah,
Um
I can see that.
so this has to be better than Hydro Pump. Requirements: weapon plus entrance cost of 3 or more. So this is going to be worse than Hydro Pump. Target: every ninja opposing the user. Mm, damage to the target. Weapon: draw one card.
I,
On
f-
turn
I don't know. Like
3,
I don't know how I feel about this card, right? Because you have the ability to get rid of a team. I feel like it teases you. Like it's one of those cards that reads you should play it, and then when you play it,
but
it sucks.
yeah, because like on turn 3, like, and it's, well, it doesn't have to be played. Well, yeah, it has to be played and win because it's 4 win. But it's like,
I could definitely agree with that, Ethan. It's definitely a little bit on the blast side in terms of effect. It's not as creative. It's just like okay, maybe there's something interesting, trapper guy or something like that. I don't know, but would I play it? I don't know. I don't play Win, but I do know Win does generate a good amount of chalker because they're constantly drawing cards, and I could definitely see them whipping your ass with this G2.
I could see this potentially being good in a kind of weird puppet build. But I think most of the people I'm thinking about only have manipulation. They don't have weapon as well. The Hiroko might have weapon on 4, and I think Kank is does Kank have weapon
No,
to not?
I mean he has weapons that are in play. My boy Salamander. Shoot.
So yeah, it's interesting, but I feel like I don't feel like this will see play because I feel like for Wind they would rather play tempo stuff, and then as soon as it's turn 5, they're like, all right, I'm just gonna Hydro Pump, or I'm going to Tetragram if I'm still playing that bad card, and small tempo stuff. Like I feel like if the Donzo win,
Yeah, can you guys hear me on the stream? I think the stream is live. Yeah, I think the stream might be live. All right. Well, maybe it's not live. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, I think I'm deaf. Yeah, I'm live. I'm live again. All right, cool.
Freeman just showed me a different version of that Chakra Shower burst jutsu card we had previewed, but that version is silly, so I'm not gonna read that one.
I can believe it for sure.
It's super silly. Fire jutsu, bomb blast dance.
It was live.
2 fire, 1 random.
It should be back on right now. Yeah, it's on.
Requirements: entrance cost of 4 or more. Target one opposing ninja. Effect: give 1 damage to the target and injure every other ninja in the target's team. Expert Obito: give 2 damage to the target instead, then return this jutsu card to its owner's hand. Hmm.
I mean, this card's pretty cool with that Sasuke, right? The if I drop Sasuke, that reduces the fire cost by 1, so he can just like literally just for 2 chakra kill an entire team.
Yeah, because he reduces the cost by 1 and increases the numbers by 1.
Yeah, one of those fire things, man. I don't know. I really can't.
I think I think this needs a specific. This needs a specific build. It's a cheeky card though, that's for sure. But I think this would be better in block, in its own block. This is a cheeky card.
Right? Play this with Sasuke, and then you put that stupid ass Shushin, right? Shushin dude, and this costs you 1 fire. You just kill an entire team for 1 fire. Shushin's the
Love it.
man.
Earth Jutsu, Stone Fist Jutsu. Costs 2 Earth. Requirement Stone. Was a ninja. Effect. The user gets +3/+0 during this turn. Then give 1 damage to the target. Tsuchi, Akatsuchi, and the third Tsuchikage. Jutsu card to the owner's hand.
So auto masteries. So stone.
Auto Mastery.
It's not a bad card. It's actually not a bad card.
Oh, no, this is good. If we get more support and you can actually make a stone deck, this is great. I like it.
Yeah, that's not a bad
Mm.
card. I think it's really good. For two for
Earth?
two earth, I can give
Yeah.
you a damage, and I get a boost.